Very happy to be with you all this evening. We all are very special. Why are we so special? If we read any of Baba's Avyakt Murlis, we have listened to the Murlis in this season. Baba calls us to be very special. Baba always tells us that you have a very special role to play on this world drama. I was just reflecting on the last 3 or 4 Murlis which we had this season. Why are we special? Why does Baba say us so? We are special because we are connected to Baba. The first thing is that we have been able to recognize Baba, and we have been able to establish our connection with Him, the Supreme Father. And through Him, we have been able to realize our own potential also. We have come to realize that we are not ordinary souls. We are special souls. Even in the last Murli, Baba said, we are special because we have realized the self. We have realized that how real we were. Because it's the purity, the reality which makes us strong. Up till now, our foundation was on something which was unreal. Now we have recognized the real identity. Even in our mundane life, we know something which is pure, something which is unadulterated, can stand the test of time. It would have a special quality. So, with Baba's knowledge, He as teacher has given us the wisdom to understand our own self and also understand our role in this eternal world drama. From the beginning to the end, we realize that we have played a very special role. Only thing, this recognition or this consciousness should stay with us all the time. In last Murli, Baba said that this consciousness or this self-respect, this knowledge of the self is like something which dispels darkness. The moment we are stable in that consciousness, the darkness is gone. The light comes unto us. And then the process of transformation starts. The process of change starts. And the change is the one simple thing, that I realize that I am the one who has the potential to become perfect, to become whole. I was just reflecting upon the topic for this evening, healing the heart and soul. What is healing? It's restoration to the glory, restoration to the state of sound health, or sound mind and sound body. Something which is sound is perfect. It sounds good. It feels good. Normally, when we say heart, as a person who's trained in medicine, for us, heart is a muscular organ. It nourishes the whole body. But heart also denotes our emotions, our state of well-being. So when we are emotionally stable, when we are spiritually strong, then we restore our original state. Soul, as Baba has told us, as we have come to understand, consists of all what is emotions, all what is our thinking process. But then intellect and our sanskars, or our characteristics, our personality traits, they also constitute part of the soul. How do we restore our soul to the wholeness? How do we make it strong? Baba has dwelled in Saka Murlis and in Avyakt Murlis on these things in a very large, substantial way. Sometimes anything which nourishes us, anything which gives us happiness would make us sound, would make us healthy. Like in Saka Murlis, we listen many times that happiness is the best nourishment. And when one of the Avyakt Murlis, Baba said, even if you leave this body, but your happiness should not leave you. Because even if you leave this body, you'll get the birth in the golden age, or maybe you'll have a special role to play in the advanced party. So, what is it nourishes us? Even in the Lokik world, if you go to the bookstores or bookshelves, you'll find so much literature on diet, you would find so much literature on how to lead yourself to happiness, how to manage the self. You find so much is coming because everyone needs happiness. Everyone wants to be strong. Everyone wants to be powerful. No one wants to be led. They want to be leaders. No one wants to be a follower. They want to be strong. They want to be in the limelight. They want to be a celebrity. So how do Baba has changed our consciousness? It is the unlimited consciousness which has come unto us as children of the Supreme Father. We have that feeling of unlimited family, and that unlimited consciousness, when it comes, all the bondages disappear, all the boundaries disappear. And then there are no inhibitions, no restrictions, nothing restricts us. But at the same time, I do understand that it is the practice, what Baba said in the last Murli also. We have to be embodiment of the knowledge. The knowledge should reflect on our face. We should not even speak a word. Like Baba says that it is the time that when the children have to manifest the Father. Father has brought us to the limelight. We have become so special. Because Father has brought us onto this world stage. Everyone knows, anyone who comes into contact with us, they know, they would always say, you are special, you are unique, you are not from this world. Why? Because of the knowledge which Baba has given to us, the nourishment which Baba has given to us, the happiness which Baba has given to us. Baba says there's nothing which lacks in the treasury of Brahmins. We have all the treasures of values, the treasure of happiness, the treasure of that is, and it is our face which reflects everything. The science of spirituality means that, as in the Lokic science, we put everything into reality, we make it real, we let it happen. So this knowledge has also to be real. It becomes real only when we make it as part of our lives. When we experience something, then it becomes part of our life. Like people say in the world that walk, talk. What you speak should reflect in your actions. See, today the most of the illness of the physical body occur because when there is a conflict in the mind. You want to do something, but you are not able to do. You want to feel something, but that feeling doesn't come to you. You can say it's stress, you can say dis-ease, you are not at comfort with yourself. You have some kind of lacuna. There's a mismatch between what you want to do and what you have already done. There's a mismatch. So the science of spirituality means that the knowledge is experimented in our daily life. Our life becomes the laboratory. If Baba says you are Master Almighty Authority, you are the ruler of the senses, it has to happen in practical, in reality. Then only that strength of the Master Almighty Authority comes. Baba is all powerful. He is the Almighty Authority. And we are His children. There are many things which sometimes Baba says, the children would face because we are in the Lokic world, we are in our professional pursuit of our careers, we have ambitions, we want to grow in life. Sometimes, people feel that, if we meditate more, or if we reflect more on spirituality, would we not become slow in our lives? No, it happens the other way. Because the moment I become strong, I can tread my path more comfortably. Because then I have understood something. I have a clear vision before me. And when I have a clear vision before me of what I want to do in my life, what I want to accomplish, then nothing becomes difficult. When I just reflect that what heals us. If we say, I feel personally there are two things which heal us the most. One is being positive, the other is being peaceful. Positivity. Negativity depletes our energy. Negativity in any form. Negativity really takes away our energy. The moment some negative thought comes to my mind, some thought of some grievance, some revenge, some jealousy, some amount of irritation, I feel low. But the moment the opposite of it comes, as Baba says, that you should be always be having good thoughts about every soul, good wishes. The service through the mind is the best service, Baba said. Whatever you may be doing, but if your mind is strong, it's not, you may be doing even a simple thing, even something which is very ordinary. But if my mind is strong, my vibrations are powerful, then what it makes the difference? It makes all the difference. Even Baba said, you may be a doctor, you may be in the business, but it is the state of your mind which makes all the difference. When the state of mind is powerful, it is positive and it is pure, free from all negativity, no adulteration. Baba has defined purity in such a simple way that anything which takes away your happiness, anything, Baba said the one simple test that I am following Shrimad is that if I am following Shrimad, there is no mixture of my mind into it, then what would it make? It would make me as if I am making my fortune multi-million times. I would feel good about it. But what is positivity? Positivity is that we are not judgmental about anyone's role. We are not critical of it. We accept people as they are and accept ourselves also, and then make an effort to overcome those difficulties. Sometimes if someone has hurt us, he may even apologize to us, but we may not be accepting his apology. We are not forgiving him. There are so many values which people have studied at length: love, forgiveness. How do these values heal? Forgiveness heals. We say the forgiveness is divine. Forgiveness means that, as Baba says, we are able to put full stop. In one of the mulis, Baba said, even if someone has not become an angel, but even then my vision of that person should be of an angel. I maintain that high state of mind. Because as Baba looks unto us, Baba doesn't see our present stage, he sees our future. Each one of us, when we came to Baba, what do we had? We had nothing special about us, but it is Baba's knowledge which made us special. Because he made our fortune by giving us that unlimited consciousness and giving us that vision that, okay, you were like this, you would be like this. What you are today is not your real self. So being positive means that I have the vision of a perfect angel all the time. And I am able to see each one of the souls without being judgmental, without being critical. And I am able to forgive myself. And I am able to forgive others also. Sometimes we are not able to forgive ourselves. Something happens, I say, oh, I can forgive anyone else, but I cannot forgive myself. Baba says, even that is not right. Because like even the people who explain on the definitions of stress. They say it's not the stress which is harmful, but it is the brooding over some stressful situation which is more harmful. The repetitive play and replay of that situation which is harmful. Positivity also means that we are able to listen to others. As we are in the field of service, we are able to listen people with full attention and are able to value and respect their point of view also. That is also positivity. In the field of service, particularly in the Brahman family, we need to be good listeners also. And when we listen without being judgmental, without being critical, it heals others. And it heals us also. What do psychiatrists do? They only listen to their patients without interrupting them. And when we listen to anyone with compassion, with empathy, without being judgmental, without being critical, it heals them. And what heals them, it brings healings unto us also. And positivity means to progress in life. Positivity means to step on something which is higher. Every day I evaluate myself. Baba asks us to keep our chart. Why do we keep our chart? Baba says that we should have our progress diary also. Every day we should jot down the appointment for our mind, like we do for the daily routine or the daily professional pursuits which we do. We plan some kind of a chart or some kind of a diary. So we give a plan to our mind also, a program to our mind. So like Baba said that, if there are waste thoughts, if there are negative thoughts, we may not even know it. Sometimes it's only after some time we are able to realize, this much time has gone. So we manage our time well. We manage our thoughts well. There are some things which need attention, but then there are some things which can be left alone. And those left alone things, they take their own time to come. For positivity, we also need to cultivate the value of patience. They say patience takes away the pain of the mind. We need to give time and space to others also to change. Sometimes we want to rush through things. And rushing through things doesn't help. It's the patience. It is being humble, respecting the time, what they call the law of form. When you cultivate something, it doesn't grow overnight. We need to accept that everything takes time to change. And we need to be positive. Sometimes we lose patience and we say, this doesn't happen. This doesn't go away. I don't change. I've been practicing yoga for so many years, but I don't change. But we need to have patience. It takes time. So to be positive all the time, we need to develop that value of patience also, and we need to respect that it takes time for us to transform our sanskars. People have studied that there are many things which cause us harm. One of the things is like when people are cynical. It's one of the traits which have been studied very well, that people who are cynical, people who are always skeptical, they have more illnesses, particularly heart illnesses. Cynical hostility is one of the things which have been studied very well. And then you know what happens? People who are cynical, people who are hostile all the time, many people would distance themselves from them and they are left alone. And that also, loneliness also causes problem. What unites us, what really brings us together is respect. So is how we develop that positivity. Baba is, has really dwelled upon this, that Brahma Baba is good example before us. How he brought together so many people from diverse background, and for 14 years together they practiced tapasya. They reflected on Baba's knowledge, and then these souls became the messengers of God. But Baba did the hard work on them. But all that happened with love, with compassion, and with hope in them. He instilled that hope in those souls. Some of them were not even very well educated. But it is the positivity of the Supreme Father, or his instilling the hope in them, which brought out the best in them. And at every step we know, if we pick up any Murli, Baba always tells us, okay, have good vision, have good wishes. You should always have respect for others' work. So being positive means being strong. It nourishes us. It makes us real. The other aspect which heals us is being peaceful. How do we stay peaceful? How do we continue to be peaceful? It's not that peaceful while we are meditating, but peaceful while we are in the meditative state of mind, while we are at work. Being peaceful also requires to be more strong. It's only the weak which get wavered, which get affected. It's the strong who can remain peaceful. It says that it requires a lot of strength to remain silent. We can easily speak, we can easily retort back. But to be peaceful and to stay peaceful, it requires a lot of strength. To be peaceful, we also require to be full. If we have all the, I would say, all the strength of the knowledge, if we have understood the knowledge very well, we know our true religion is to be peaceful. This is our first lesson, that I am a soul, I am a peaceful soul. This is our first lesson. And we know how difficult it is to stay peaceful. Someone, we call someone is pain in my neck. Someone is become headache for me. Why? Because we keep reflecting upon and we lose our peace. So it is staying peaceful which comes only when we are strong. And that strength comes from meditation, from practice of Baba's yad. The more we practice Baba's yad, the more we stay in silence, the more we come closer to our original nature. Why Baba emphasizes that You are not yogi for 6 hours or 8 hours, but your yogi is a yogi life. It's not that we have yoga for 1 hour and then the whole day we are busy with our business, busy with our work. To stay peaceful also requires that I have something which nourishes me, something which makes me happy all the time. I need to concentrate, need to focus on my fortune. How fortunate I am to be belonging to Baba. I belong to Baba, I am for Baba. And once I have that fortune in my mind, then I would not be affected by the trivial things, because that's the self-respect which I have. And then I also know that I need to be honest with myself. I need to be truthful. The moment I am dishonest with myself, I cannot stay peaceful. I need to accept and change also at the same time. And then it requires a sense of control also. The problems would come, the tribulations would be there, the difficulties would be there, the storms would be there, but I need to have that sense of control in my life. And that sense of control comes with practice. What we need to have a passion for that kind of Baba's yad, a commitment. They call it 3 C's, that we do not see problems as problems, but as challenges or opportunities to grow. And kind of commitment, a passion to be peaceful. Because once I understand my focus is on peace, I need to maintain peace. For that, you cannot create peace by words, but you can create peace by your actions. And to stay peaceful, I need to focus on what I am doing. Is it accomplishing peace? Is it uniting? And the other thing is that it is a continuous practice. Sometimes I may fail. Sometimes I may not be able to accomplish what I want to accomplish. But even then I need to be at peace with myself. Because what happens is that we, as I said, that patience, we get disheartened easily. And then we'll stop making an effort. Baba says determination and focusing on our eternal role, the drama. What Baba says, 3 dots are with us. 1, I am the eternal soul, and I am the child of the eternal Father. And then the other dot is of drama. The things may come and go, but my role has to go on. Baba says even the situations or difficulties or things or wise, they only come after 5,000 years. And they leave us. But we keep thinking about it. And that makes us restless. The other thing which Baba has dwelled upon, even in the last Murli also, is the I, or what we call the ego, or the consciousness that I am something. I have been able to do this. So renunciation also brings peace to us. If I am able to renounce the worldly position, that's very easy. But if I am able to renounce that I, and that I am something, If I am something, that is because of God's blessings. That is because of the knowledge which I have received from Him. So renunciation brings peace to us. Renunciation, not only accumulation of physical possessions. Physical possessions we are easy to give up. But that sense of belonging, or that sense that I have been able to accomplish something, I'm Maharathi, I am this, I am that. And the expectations, when we start expecting something from others, that expectation also brings on restlessness into us if that expectation is not fulfilled. Baba says that you are master bestower. You are the one who should be giving happiness to others. I always say that it is to exceed the expectations of others, to be extra kind, to be extra helpful, to be extra generous. We are all very generous. We are kind, we help, but to be that extra kind. When people don't expect us to be that caring or that helpful, we are able to do that. And naturally, when you're giving your time, you're giving your energy, but that multiplies and comes back to us. It's like putting the money in the bank. It's like the emotional bank. People have been talking of spiritual intelligence also. It is intellectual is something which is limited to the thinking level. Emotional is at the feeling level. But spiritual is being. Just being the bestower. Just being around. And that foundation is, Baba has made us belong to Him because of the unlimited love which He has given to us. Everyone who has come to Baba for the first time, he feels the love is unlimited. So if we are able to give unconditional love, that unlimited love, without expecting anything in return, that altruistic help which we call. Even the scientists have studied, they say that people who help others without expecting anything in return, they call it helper's high. Their immune system becomes strong. Their Department of Defense becomes strong. But then, we have to be very honest and very clear on this. We cannot just simply say. So that extra flavor about us, when we exceed the expectations of others, that brings on that helper's high. That brings us a sense of fulfillment also. Because many days, these days, when you meet people, they feel that, okay, we are very successful in business, we have a happy family, but they feel something is missing within. What is that missing within? That sense of feeling full is not there. The fulfillment comes from something which is out of this world. When we are doing something, but we are not attached to it. When we are giving, but what Baba says, when the one hand gives, the other hand doesn't even know that the one hand is giving, one hand is bestowing. How do we receive people's blessings? Blessings also heal. We call it dawa and dua. How do blessings come unto us? Blessings come to us even without asking for it. When we make people free of the worries, suppose we work in a group, or we work in a Brahmin family, if our seniors can be free from the worry of taking care about us, they feel that, okay, this soul they can trust, they can depend, this soul is trustworthy, our credibility increases, our rating increases. And when our rating increases, we receive blessing automatically. Whether it is in the field of service or whether it is in our personal stage also. We do not go and take the time of seniors. When we are able to look after ourselves and we can go on without others feeling concerned about us. So that gives us blessings. Blessings comes to us when we are obedient also. When we follow the Shrimad correctly and accurately. That also brings us blessings. And blessings heal us. They make our soul strong. Like when we hear from Dadiji, Dadiji always says, oh, my life is full of blessings which I received from the Brahmin family. So not only physical health, but our spiritual health also becomes strong when we become worthy of blessings of Brahmin family and blessings of Baba the most. And it's basically increasing our capabilities. The service comes to us. We don't have to ask for service. It's like responsibility is ability to respond. When the ability is there, the responsibility also comes. When responsibility is there, we are able to serve better. We have more opportunities to give it to others. So that brings blessings unto us. And blessings restore our soundness. They make us more strong, and then it is a circle. We receive more responsibility, more service. And then Baba says that once we are able to reach out to large number of people, then Baba's task also becomes easy. Baba's message goes to more and more people. And besides this, like, there are so many people have been trying so many things. People now value what is it to be in solitude. Because when we are in silence, in solitude, silence also heals us. Solitude also brings us strength. But what kind of solitude or silence? Silence which is inner silence. A solitude where I'm in the company of the Supreme. Because there's something, people are scared to be alone these days. But then people who have the strong connection with the Supreme, they can be in His company without any interruption. And that's the solitude which makes us strong because it nourishes us. We are able to free ourselves from the negativity of the surrounding environment. We are not distracted by the outside world. We can stay stable. That kind of solitude. People said that music also nourishes. But what kind of music? Which is soothing to the nerves. What Baba says, when we listen to some of the old Murli songs, they remind us our strong connection with the Supreme. When you are feeling low, Baba says, you go and listen to this song. Because it is the consciousness in which we are listening to that music. That makes the difference. That music nourishes. Even when we have our food, Brahma Bhojan, in the remembrance of God, it becomes strong nourishment to our physical body and also to our soul. Because it is the vibrations. When we receive Toli, it is simple, sweet, but how does it nourishes us? It is the drishti which comes with the Toli. It is those powerful vibrations which heal us. But at the same time, we should be receptive. If my mind is somewhere else and I am taking drishti, so if I am a good receiver, that powerful vibrations would be accepted by me. I am able to tune in that frequency. Then only that drishti makes me strong. We always value Madhuban, Toli, and drishti of dadis, because it lifts us from that consciousness. It lifts us, suddenly gives us a lift from our stage. And if we are able to stay in that consciousness, and we are able to relive that stage, like the famous poem of daffodils about there was a poet, English poet, William Wordsworth. He had once seen the daffodils dancing with the breeze at one of the gardens. And whenever he was little sad, he was feeling little low, he could visualize those dancing daffodils. So these moments of powerful drishti, those moments of the happiness are the nourishment. We are able to live and relive those. Suddenly when the word Madhuban comes to us, when we are away from Madhuban, what happens? The whole scene of Madhuban comes to us, and we can relive that experience. And that experience brings us back to our original stage. So those moments may be for small time, but that experience stays with us for all times to come. And as Baba has been telling us, it is what is real, what is truthful. If we are true to Baba, if we are truthful to Baba, and if we are truthful to ourselves, that nourishes us. Yes, there would be situations. Baba says, when you are away from Baba, when you don't feel that close, check yourself. If we check ourselves, then we'll find somewhere something has come in between which was not closer to that truth, which was not pure. Something which came in, which came as a barrier between me and Baba. And if I am able to check and change myself, because I have to have that power of discernment, or that power to judge myself also. Sometimes what happens, Baba says in Murlis, that children are not able to realize that they are away from Srimad. But this also comes with practice, that we are able to discern. But at these steps, we can also take the help of someone who is close to us, someone who is senior to us. We can always go and take, if our happiness is not there, if I'm not feeling strong, and I'm not able to realize that where that strength has gone, I can always take the help of the seniors. So healing comes to us in a very natural and in a very refreshing way, when we are positive, when we are peaceful, when we are pure, when we are honest with ourselves, when we are able to enjoy the company of the Supreme, and also when we are able to give it to others without expecting anything in return. We are not judgmental, we are not critical, we accept others, we are able to forgive ourselves and others in a very easy way, in a very natural way. And then we have that extra flavor with us when we are extra generous, when we are extra kind, extra respectful. So that brings us nourishment, and with nourishment we heal ourselves, and we heal ourselves to glory and to that soundness and that perfection. Baba is the Supreme Teacher, and the Supreme Father gives us the wisdom to know what is right and what is not right, and also sustains us through difficult times. And with His blessings, we can tread our way on this journey of life in a very fruitful way, and that's how we heal ourselves. Om Shanti.